Tonight, we're on to week 2 of the NFL season. We got a good one on tap, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Green Bay Packers. After a great first week of football, what does week 2 have in store? The Commanders and the Packers underway on Thursday night primetime. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Down. Hut.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Ready. Ready. Ready.
Throwing. Love. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ready. Red. Cycle. Here we go. Set. Smash. Red. Red. Set.
Now Love. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. The Packers had 0-1 in the year following the loss in the opener, and they were given a gift of 2 straight home games to start the campaign. Dropped one of them already. You have to figure a split of these two probably imperative.
And they did talk about that with us prior to the game, about how important it is to start the season 1-1, especially with 2 games at home. Because if you go 0-2, hard to make those up on the road as the season progresses.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Again, it's Love. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Love going to stay out there. They'll take a chance on 4th down.
Needle blue. 50 green.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And this defense holds on the night's opening drive. Looking to put a drive together. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. You look at this Packers defense. They've certainly had their struggles against the run at the 30th ranked unit out of 32 teams in the NFL.
And while their numbers for the season haven't been that great, they do have players capable of making plays, as we just saw there, able to get in there and blow that play up. They're just looking for more of those types of plays throughout this game.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Come on, come on. Hey. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Now the first carry here for the running back. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
To the air goes Daniels. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there, 21 yards. The first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers are getting involved as this game goes on.
Pass all 80. Viking 18.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Second and 7 from the 20.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 Tiger, Panther 60, Panther 60. 76.
Throwing now is Daniels. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down.
Viking 18. Johnny Lions. 18, Pioneer. Hurt. Go street. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
To throw is Daniels. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Commanders have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited. But so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Down. Drill green. Red. 38. Ready?
Love looking to throw it. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. You talk about this Washington defense. This unit, they're hoping to improve against the pass because right now, Charles, number 27 in the NFL.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
52 blue, black shot. Smash, red. Blaster, 6.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Yellow, 40, green jack. Claws red. Field, black.
Love now. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
On the double.
At the Commanders' 36-yard line.
Eat old blue. Let's go now. 50, grit, yellow. Slice blue. Blue striker. Hut.
Going back to Love. The swing right out wide to Jacobs. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
White. Yes, 6. Mega. Ready.
Here's Love. Pass to Golden. He's got it right side. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. Charles, Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Got it.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
Let's go. Black shot. 50.
Love, they go play action now. And it's a fumble.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time. Wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Down. Hut.
Here's Jacobs. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
But that's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working. But how about his vision to see where the play was going? Crashed down inside and tackled him for a loss.
It's 2nd and goal. Back to the 8-yard line now.
Striker. 3-3. Red. Cycle. Black. 95. Steel. Black. Set. Go.
To throw now. Here's Love. Got a man and he hits him in stride. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
10. Fight.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Set.
Jacobs. And Jacobs, I don't think he's going to get there. No. It appears they're going to mark him short of the first.
A gain
Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play, stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
50, green. Ready?
They go with Jacobs. And this time he is in. Josh Jacobs, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Packers take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point from McManus is good. And we are tied at 7.
I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination I used to see. Wake up and I found out, did it change up? Wait, did it change up? Is it light out? Yeah, did it find out? Better walk around the edge of the room in the bed with my arm on face. Face around, better try to breathe. Face around, face around. I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blind. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination I used to see. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I'll keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination I used to see. It felt so real, but now I plead, just take the deal. I promised you a contract. I promised you a contract.
everything litty. I love when it's hot. Turn to the city.
We are at the oldest continually operating stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Tonight, we're on to week 2 of the NFL season. We got a good one on tap, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Green Bay Packers. After a great first week of football, what does week 2 have in store? The Commanders and the Packers underway on Thursday night primetime. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Love looking to pass on the first play. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Bobby Wagner, multiple times an All-Pro, in there to drop him for a loss.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
60 red, blue striker. Ready.
Love. They'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Though certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs, his first touchdown here in the new campaign. And the Packers need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
The touchdown. Here's McManus now to kick it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Oh, a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
Let's go for Washington. First down. Gain of 14. First down.
Here's Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his second touchdown on the season. And the Commanders are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 35-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out when they scored a touchdown.
Yeah, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
The connection with his running back, Josh Jacobs.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive. He comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Come on, field, black, blaster, 50, green. Slide blue. Hut, hut.
Operating from the gun. Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. That is incomplete. Looking for Christian Watson that time. And it's 3rd down. When you look at this defense, they enter play ranked 8th against the run in the NFL.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you've got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 26. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
White. Set, hut, claws red, blues, 10 black. Blues, go. You, yellow. Red, yellow. Green jack. Ready?
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Commanders are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
The Commanders take over at 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And the momentum just continuing to build and build for them. They had the touchdown, their last drive to tie the game. Now their defense does its job, and Charles, all of a sudden, they've got a chance to capture the lead here.
And we're seeing a really nice exhibition of what coaches love to call complementary football. Offense gets a tie, defense does its job, gets the ball right back, and their teammates now have momentum. What a nice job they're doing, all doing it together.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Gotta be lying. Panthers 50, Panthers 50.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. A nifty juke there.
Much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. It's a gain of 35. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you take a big off for a little, and oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
19 tight, 19 tight. Seven Pirates. Trap 60, trap 60. Warriors 70, go.
Now Daniels. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
Dragon 60. Go, check. Unlock line. Unlock.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They need 18 yards here on third down.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Cougar 19. 60. Roll. Check. 70 Ranger. Viking 18.
Now an audible here into something else.
Bronco switch. 18. Rock.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
Tressway on fourth down is sent out to punt. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
On the ready.
2nd and 9.
Flight blue. Here we go. Set.
Love from the gun. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Let's
Off the play fake, Love. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
The Packers had 0-1 in the year following the loss in the opener. Charles, they were losers last time. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Now Love. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, Packers. Tucker Kraft, 59 yards. And the Packers have taken the lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. Then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 9.
Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolves.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Down the left sideline. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down at the 25-yard line. 90 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
And the Washington first down.
Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. Daniels looking to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 8.
Go!
To the air goes Daniels. And it's caught. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Commanders are an extra point away from drawing level. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 10 flag. Red. Cycle.
Throwing. Love. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 39 yards there. A big one.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Black shot. 52 blue. You yellow. Steel black.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Again, it's Love. Now he's going to step up and run. He's brought down at the 34.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on second down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He didn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Set, hut, fight, white, red, 38. Blue striker. Ready.
Love looking to throw it. And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of blood.
And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. From the 46, here's the 2nd and 5. Play action, now it's Daniels. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They give him 16 yards there, and it's a Washington first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Bronco 80.
Now they'll change things up.
Check, hurt. Let's go.
Off the play fake, Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Deebo Samuel, 37 yards. And the Commanders have taken the lead. Gay is on for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Makes the score. Commanders 21, Packers 14. Gay to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And that'll be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Ready?
Love now. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
Loss of 9 on the play. Brings up third down.
52 blaster. Swing down. Ready?
To pass. Here's Jordan Love. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's fourth down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Here's Love. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
First and 10.
To throw now. Here's Love. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be 2nd and a couple.
Ready, ready. Black 40. Smash, red. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. McManus now for the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And just shutting him off there. And how about that for just running out the clock? Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Throwing now is Daniels. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone, throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sigh of relief.
60 Maverick! 60 Maverick!
To throw is Daniels. Wide open receiver, complete. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
Fix the Eagles! Cup 19! Cup 19!
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And he missed it. He missed it just wide of that left upright. It's no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
Boy, Brandon, a missed opportunity there at the end of this first half. You'd love to give your guys a lead going into the break, but this effort doesn't find the mark, and that's going to keep things all square.
His throw incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half. Said, we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us. And in the second half of a tie game, every decision gets magnified. And here, if he forces this ball, it could be intercepted. So that's the prudent play, to just airmail it out of bounds.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
19, Charger, 19.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 137 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
First down.
They go play action. Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
70.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down.
Another good run for him. What else is new? That'll put him right at 150 yards for the game, so he's really made his presence felt in this one.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43.
18 Cardinal.
Here's Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. 20. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Jaden Daniels, 42 yards. And Washington has taken the lead. And maybe the defense got so caught up in him throwing the football, they forgot he can take off too.
And you often hear about the quarterback being the unaccounted for guy as a runner. Well, even on a passing play, he's unaccounted for as a runner, and he turned it into a nice gain.
A very nice run, and it turns into 6 points. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. But Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. One of the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Dorrance Armstrong. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Now 3rd down and very long.
Red, yellow, ready. 10, squad red. Set.
Love. Throwing right, and that's complete. They'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down.
A gain of 15 yards brings up 4th down.
An audible here to get a new look.
Smash, red. Ready.
On 4th down, Love. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Crack all 80. Ready, ready.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. 157 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year. And the Commanders have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Gay to kick off for Washington.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35.
35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Looking to throw. Love. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
He certainly isn't looking at the scoreboard out there because, to me, all he's concerned about is analyzing the field and making most of the time left in this game. Deficit's still there, but he's starting to hit them with some big plays.
That one caught downfield by Watson. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Yellow, 22. Red, yellow. White, white. Hut.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Love. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge has ruled incomplete.
But when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
Let's go. Slide 45. Claws red. Smash red. Set.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. he's out of bounds. Now the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. So an interesting decision at this stage of the game to go for it. You think maybe that missed field goal earlier had anything to do with it?
If it did, I'm really surprised, because usually one miss is not enough to alter your game plan. My only thought is maybe he got hurt, or maybe they just understand that it's not his day for some other reason we don't know right now. But in general situations, you run him back out there and let him have another chance. An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
He'll get this out wide to Eckler. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And that's going to leave him with just 1 timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Come on, come on. Set. 70 Lions.
Now Daniels. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big third down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 70 Lions.
They'll try and run for it. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Set, Fury, yellow. Red, 38. Steel, black. Go red. Blue striker. Ready?
Now Love. That's caught downfield. It's Golden. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
3 yards. And the Packers first down.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4.
On the double.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Rail. Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Back to throw. Love. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Red, cycle. Black, 95. Cut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Touchdown, Packers. Matthew Golden, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. He'll try and do this himself. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
That's good for Washington. First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Washington.
To the air goes Daniels. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Daniels looking to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
Here we go, set.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Lucas Van Ness getting free there to bring him down. Here's Tressway now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10.
At their own 40-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Let's go. Set.
Throwing. Love. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Love from the gun. That's taken in by Kraft. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 49 yards.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
4-yard loss.
Von Miller able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. Second down, goal to go.
Red, yellow. Here we go. Ready.
Love now. His pass caught at the 4. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Third and goal, and keep in mind, very possibly four-down territory.
45, white, Fury, yellow. Set, hut.
Off the play fake, Love. To the left side, there's the tight end, Musgrave. And it's a Packers touchdown. Luke Musgrave from 3 yards out. And the Packers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. The extra point, a vital one, and he gets it to go. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. Boy, what a start to the week this has been. All tied fourth quarter as the kick's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. They'll come up first and 10 here.
Cowboy.
He's got McLaurin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Washington.
Cougar 19.
They'll look to throw here on first down. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, you should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
44-yard line.
They'll come up now on second down.
Ready.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. Oh, a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's first and 10 now. Zach Ertz has it complete. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
Green Jack. Let's go. Right. Black ball. Blue striker. Hut, hut.
Now Love. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's caught inside the 25. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here first down. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch it in that spot.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
6. Down. Yellow. 22. Hut, hut.
Love looking to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. Obviously, the excitement level here is almost a fever pitch. Down 1. It's tempting to go for 2. I say you go ahead and kick the extra point. You got the home crowd carried into overtime.
I'm with you. I do see some fans, though, holding up 2 fingers. Easy now.
Yeah, but they're not the ones who have to actually make that call, are they?
And now the decision is to go for 2. A gutsy call, and this, in effect, is your ball game right here. And it is caught. They got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
This is 1st and 10.
77 Panther 11.
Back to throw.
Able to find Ertz.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Now 2nd down and a few inches.
Come on. Panther 60. Panther. Tell up. Check. Mustang 19. Check. Panther. Buffalo 18. Let's go.
They'll look to throw.
Finding Ertz again.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's 1st down.
Here we go. Bronco 80. 65 catch. Let's go.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout.
And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
The Washington field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
And no, wide left. It's no good. And a tough finish to this one. So a field goal that could have won it went awry. Pretty good distance field goal. It wasn't a chip shot, but still, that one's going to stick with him for a little while, you'd have to think.
It is, and I know that he missed that one, and they walk off the field, and obviously they don't feel great about themselves. They just lost the game. But this is where the proficiency of kickers actually comes back and hurts them because they've gotten so good, and we expect them to make just about everything, and we forget that's still a long field goal attempt.
And so much pressure there at the end of the game. It's one of those situations, unfortunately, where you're either the hero or you're the GOAT.
And what you also hope is that you've built up equity with your team by making a whole lot of big kicks before so that the occasional miss doesn't hurt you going forward.
So for the Packers, they at least get the win here to earn a split of their first 2 home games. And they'll get a few extra days to savor this one before they take on the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, for Washington, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L up, catch a plane. I'd probably f*** you before I f*** your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us, broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister rat with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cups.